It is finally time. My final decision on where to go with both Onepunchman the Strongest and where my YouTube channel goes on from here. Before I address what I am about to say, thank you all very much, no matter if you only recently just joined or if you've been supporting me throughout my entire journey on here. You made my childhood dream come true on becoming a YouTuber for a game that I really enjoyed, and people being able to watch what I post is such an incredible feeling. And I can't thank you all enough once again for the 16-month journey we've had together. We managed to reach feats that I thought would have been impossible. We managed to hit 2,400 subscribers and 400,000 views. That's absolutely amazing, and it's because of you guys that made this entire process possible and enjoyable. And I can't thank you all enough for everything. So with all of that being said, I have something to share with you all.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
Well, you heard it from me verbally, I'm not leaving. Now, initially when I first commented on my Deep Sea King review video, my plan was to continue playing the game as a free-to-play, but kill off my YouTube channel entirely, which is why I said that the DSK video was going to be my last guide. But after a month has gone by, I decided to change my mind because it didn't occur to me how much support I got from my video of the devs deciding to rush the game. It really took me by surprise and it was very overwhelming. So I decided to still continue making content as I still play this game. But I'll primarily focus on the stuff that I want to upload in order to balance my life online and offline. So the only videos I will still be uploading include the monthly character reviews and account review streams. With other video ideas such as my tier list, I think I'm going to stream it and make it a collaborative effort where you guys are able to vote on where certain units go and are ranked, so I'll make an announcement on what I'll be doing with that video idea soon. And with my post Drive Night video, I'm not motivated to make that video anymore, so here's a quick little summary about each of them right now. So Drive Night, he's the main core character for a year, so he's a must pull for all players and there's no need to get his keepsake or invest into him heavily. Melzagard is a PvP focus unit who can revive allies, much like Phoenix Man, who still has yet to be released, and I would only recommend spenders to pull if they do like his kit. Watchdog Man is an easy skip, he doesn't last very long at all. Gorobus is a strong character that can remove damage reflect and has his own specialized damage reflect, and he can stack his corrosion on top of DSK's corrosion. He is a very good pull, but he isn't a must pull. I would pull for him if you do like his kit or if you skipped Deep Sea King, since he's a great replacement. If you decide to pull him, his keepsake is also not a bad idea. Pigguard is also another easy skip, and he should be released via a free event where you can get free hero evolution stones and decide on if you want to awaken him or not, which, like the Bakuzan event, please do not awaken Pigguard and save those stones for better heroes. Zombie Man is the next speedster that outspeeds Flashy Flash but doesn't have an overly long meta span in PvP, with UR Sonic being released fairly soon after and is the much better person to grab as a speedster, so only spenders who want a competitive edge in PvP should pull for him. Puri Prisoner is a great unit but is only available in the Awakened Wheel, so only spenders have access to him and he can do quite well during the UR era. Metal Knight is also a good character that has stuns and counters the corrosion meta. He does however get overwhelmed in PvP most of the time by Alloy's damage reflect the month after, so only get Metal Knight if you want to use him for PvE for his stuns, or if you have enough resources to invest heavily into him for PvP. And finally, Alloy is a very good damage reflect unit who grants it to all of his allies. He is definitely a must pull, and grab his keepsake to make him have 3 extra lives instead of 2. So yeah, expect me to still be around, it's just that I don't plan on being as frequently active every week and currently intend to only release the important videos of new characters for the global version only. I will not create content from Southeast Asia, I need to make that clear. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Sorry to blue ball you all like this, it really was a last minute change because I still really enjoy interacting with this community and there has been some great and amazing things that has happened because of this. So with all of that being said, thank you all once again and I will catch you all next time.
I couldn't really trust KayzX, since it seemed that he did not care much about exposing the truth on his video about him trying to quit, going to quit. I don't even know. It is what it is, whatever he says. Besides stating, along with being a very close friend to Infant, it's hard to really trust the guy.
So before I go, I do want to address the recent drama that has circulated from a particular video that seemed to bring me into a negative light. So I wanted to convey my opinions about it. So Louis, who's another One Punch Man the Strongest content creator, released a video inside the behind the scenes of the official Discord mods, exposing all of the secretive things they did behind the scenes on their Discord. Now, it was a very informative video and exposed the moderation team hiding info and creating small groups to share around such info amongst themselves. However, there was a section near the end of the video that Louis deemed me as untrustworthy because of my relationship with Infant, who is a moderator for the main OPM server. So I'm going to briefly go over his comments and clear my name of why there was no reason to bring me up in this drama.
I couldn't really trust KayzX, since it seemed that he did not care much about exposing the truth. I mean, he briefly talked about it on his video about him trying to quit, going to quit. I don't even know. It is what it is, whatever he says. Like, he tries to mention it, but then he states himself that that's not for his channel.
So in regards to this comment, he seems to have misinterpreted my exposed video, which for the record, it was not an exposed video. It was a video about my reaction with how the developers are treating this game and where my look ahead with this game and channel is going. It had nothing to do with what he said about me not exposing this drama to my audience and me hiding it, because simply put, I didn't know that most of these things were happening because I had no involvement with any of this. The only involvement that I ever had with these moderators is being fed information by the previous head admin EBK about the upcoming events from the 29th of June all the way up to the 21st of July. He first contacted me about wanting to be a part of the creator program after my video of me addressing the problems of Moontoon's poor communication and game management video was released. And my very last interaction about leaks with him was about the introduction of emblems, to which I already prepared a video a month back for. And the very final interaction that I had with him was about determining the culprit on who spread the first anniversary leaks, as you can see on screen. And after that leak came out, I publicly addressed and apologized to the community that I withheld a month's worth of information in order to better help schedule my videos with the policy that we both agreed on. So you do all deserve to know. So with that, I want to apologize from my end for not releasing this secret information to you all sooner, since I did know about all of this months ago and I did make a promise to EBK in order to supply me with inside information and help me out to schedule my videos. So none of this is new news. People did know about this, and even Gamma released a video ages ago about the anniversary situation on his channel. Now, Louis also mentioned in a comments that it's your job as a YouTuber to inform what's happening outside. In reply to that, my channel is a pathway to guide and help direct people on how to play the game and make them stronger by creating guides and showing off gameplay videos in order to help them in game. I didn't expose any of this outside drama because simply put, I didn't know any of this, and that's why YouTube is such an amazing space, as people can capitalize on the shortcomings from other channels that can't upload everything about the game. So aspiring creators are able to make content about such things, and that generates a particular following, which only grows your audience and gathers people that are interested in those particular stuff, which is great. There isn't a definitive answer on what a YouTuber has to do. Everyone has their niches and how they want to display their content, and trying to downplay someone for not uploading a specific type of content isn't the right thing to do. Such as the nudie situation, where in the video he exclaimed that,
like with the nudie incident that happened and with me exposing them, with KayzX, he never really exposed nudie at all and not really spread it around in the community. He said, oh, it's about the business.
So the image displayed during that clip was me talking about going through with my account review on Nudie's account. Louis then decided to upload an exposure video about Nudie and all the bad things that he has done, to which, as stated from my comment under that video, that I wasn't aware of all the bad things that Nudie has done in the community. And because of this video, I learned a lot about this situation and decided to redact his account review. Now, the reason why I didn't share the Nudie situation around, like Louis said that I should have done, is because I didn't know as much as what Louis knew, and I didn't have evidence to provide the things that Nudie has done, since I only had minimal involvement and interactions with Nudie when he first joined my Discord server and said inappropriate things that resulted in him getting permanently banned from my server. And this is how I handled my situation and involvement with Nudie, the same guy that Louis reviewed his account on the 14th of April, which is still public to this day and you can find on his channel.
It's about the business.
Now finally, to address my relationship with Infant and why Louis involved me in the first place. So he claimed in his video that I have personally stated that along with being a close friend with Infant.
Stating along with being a very close friend to Infant.
Which is something that I never stated, and it is an assumption from Louis. My friendship with Infant only began in February this year when he reached out to me and asked to recruit me for his Black Clover mobile club, since he noticed that I was uploading Black Clover mobile content. There is no interaction or involvement with Infant and I throughout the entire time span of the timeline that Louis portrayed in his video when all of those leaks and interactions were happening. I am associated with Infant on Black Clover Mobile, not OPM. Those are two completely different worlds that do not associate with each other. So there is no reason as to why my name was brought up in this video in a negative light, since I never had any involvement with Infant in 2023 when all of these things were happening behind the scenes. So that's my side of the story and why Louis has misinterpreted both my video about my thoughts on this game and my relationship with Infant. Now, this situation about using me in your video could have easily been settled if Louis decided to contact me privately before uploading his video and consolidating my involvement with this drama, but this was not the case, as I had to reach out to him after his video was released about why he said those things about me. He explained that he did it behind my back because it would have been suspicious if I started to test you about where you stand and would raise attention to what I was doing. And he also stated that I know this is unfair to you since I was prejudiced against you and didn't allow you to defend yourself. It's just that it was big and I couldn't let this get out before the evidence was gathered. I don't hold anything against you, my approach may have been sloppy, but this isn't about me but for the community. So now I'm going to talk directly to you, Louis, and my honest opinion is that you used my name because you wanted to make this drama much bigger than it was, which you openly admitted. You misused my name and stabbed me in the back, not for yourself, but for the community that you claim. Now, I know this isn't just me seeing it like this, but it seems very clear that you only decided to release all of this information now because of your undisclosed grudge towards Infant and personally attacking him for how he was involved with some of the things that happened inside the moderation team. Your intent had nothing to do about the community. You wanted to get back at someone, the same person that you personally were involved with and also cooperated with. All of this from the 21st of April, which shows you interacting with such people and talking about such leaked information, all the way up to Even King being on the wheel, which was discussed on the 1st of November, as well as you admitting to being a part of meetings with discreet information with friends and high spenders, which you elaborated on when talking about why you decided on only releasing this info now and that you didn't say anything about it earlier because you were being selfish.
Wells, we had our own group that consisted of friends and high spenders. We would hold meetings to discuss the new information, doing it discreetly where it doesn't seem obvious, which we did. Some may wonder why I'm releasing this now and why I didn't, because I was selfish. I enjoy being a part of it. It allowed me to be ahead of the game, and it also gave me more time to learn more accurate in my information. Like most people were still trying to learn the characters that recently came out and how they work, planning for the future, but with us, we already knew what was happening.
Your entire video exposed all of the people that were involved, yet you're only attacking Infant and not anyone else, like all the other moderators that were also involved, as well as all those other friends that was part of this secretive group. But no, you just wanted to get back at someone that you once collaborated with and even helped out to get mod, as claimed in your video.
I did help Infant a bit, trying to get him mod.
So, Louis, you are a hypocrite. Why would you say that people can't trust Infant or myself, where we can't even trust you, knowing about all of this and not saying anything about it for all of this time? Your video title is very misleading. Instead of learning the truth, it should be exposing the truth, as you were very much involved within this circle, which you evidently portrayed throughout your entire video. And after I reached out to you and explained my side of the story, you left me on red, and a couple hours later decided to announce on your server that you were going on a break from YouTube to let your video ferment. You decided to run away from any type of criticism, and never once throughout all of this did you ever apologize to me or your community for being a part of such activity, and that really says a lot about a person. So Louis, I'm still very open to talk this out because I don't hate you. I'm just very disappointed that you approached this situation the way you did and admitted to backstabbing me and hide this from me to dramatize this entire situation just to get back at someone. This was not the right way to portray the situation at all. It seems that coming out was more for yourself rather than for the community, that you decided to only say these things now to attempt to not get any sort of backlash and justify it, and then direct all of that hate towards the other people that were involved instead. So for next time, don't spout out random rumors about someone without even consolidating with them first. And also, my advice from someone who has been doing YouTube for a year and a half now is that you might want to keep changing your YouTube tags on every video that you have posted, since I can clearly see that you're blatantly copying my tags from my February account review.
They just straight up copy and paste.